Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're taking a closer look at supplement marketing, specifically this one turmeric product, True Nutra.
Right.
And our goal, really, is to see if these huge claims they make, hold up against the actual science, or if it's maybe something else entirely.
And you have to start with that main claim because it's massive. They're saying 90% of users completely stopped taking painkillers.
90%? Wow.
Yeah. And a number like that, it kind of forces your hand, doesn't it? It's either like genuinely revolutionary or, as our source bluntly put it, it's statistically impossible nonsense.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. The actual science behind turmeric curcumin. That part's solid, right?
Absolutely, yeah. There's good research showing it works. Anti-inflammatory properties, helps with joint pain. Some studies even show it stacking up pretty well against ibuprofen for osteoarthritis. So the raw material, the curcumin itself, it's legit.
Okay, so the foundation is there.
Yeah.
But that's often where things go sideways with supplements, isn't it?
Exactly, because what good is a proven compound if your body just can't use it?
Yeah.
And that's the crux of the issue with curcumin. It has notoriously bad bioavailability, naturally, just on its own.
Meaning your body struggles to absorb it effectively.
Massively struggles, yeah. You could eat spoonfuls of regular turmeric powder and get, well, almost no real benefit systemically. It mostly just passes through.
Right, so that absorption piece is absolutely critical.
It's the critical piece. It's the difference between something that might actually help you and something that's basically useless, regardless of the dose.
So for a turmeric supplement to even have a chance of working, what does it need? What's the gold standard formulation?
Okay, so generally you're looking for a high standardization, usually around 95% curcuminoids. But crucially, it must be paired with something to boost absorption. The most common one is black pepper extract, piperine.
Piperine, right. I've seen that.
Yeah, and this is where True Nutra, looking at their label, actually seems to do things right. They include absorption enhancers.
Like the black pepper.
Like black pepper extract, yes. And they also have MCT oil listed, which can also help with the absorption of fat-soluble compounds like curcumin. So on paper, the ingredient list, it checks out. They seem to have engineered it specifically to tackle that bioavailability problem we just talked about.
All right, so if the core science is real, and this specific product seems to have the right formulation for absorption, then why the jump to calling their marketing claims impossible nonsense? Where does that disconnect happen?
It happens with those numbers they throw around. That 91% stopped painkillers or, 89% saw swelling just vanish completely.
Yeah.
Those kinds of near unanimous success rates, you just don't see that in actual clinical trials for any supplement or even many drugs for that matter. Real-world results are never that clean-cut.
So why even make those claims? If the product might genuinely help some people because of the formulation, why not just stick to that?
Well, because might help some people. Doesn't sell like miracle cure, does it? Genuine relief, variable results. That's reality, but it's not blockbuster marketing.
Okay, so what do we see when we look at, say, user reports or anecdotal evidence?
It's exactly what you'd expect, actually. It's mixed. You find people reporting genuine, sometimes quite significant relief. They're happy with it. But you also find plenty of people who say they took it consistently and noticed absolutely zero difference. Nothing.
And that variability. That actually sounds more like how a legitimate supplement works, right?
Yep.
Depending on individual factors, body chemistry.
Precisely. That pattern of mixed results is completely consistent with a high-quality supplement that can work, but isn't a guaranteed fix for everyone. It's not consistent with a 90% plus success rate wonder drug.
So the core message for someone listening, someone maybe considering this or something similar,
Yeah.
what's the takeaway?
I think the main thing is you absolutely have to ignore those ridiculously high success percentages. They're marketing hype, not clinical reality. But that doesn't mean the product itself is automatically useless. The ingredients here suggest it could work, thanks to those absorption enhancers. So verify the science, sure, but always check the formulation details. Look for those bioavailability helpers.
Right. Check for the piperine or other enhancers. And understand that even then, individual results are going to vary a lot.
Exactly. Don't expect a miracle. Hope for some benefit if the formulation is right.
Which leads to maybe a final thought here. If effective absorption is the absolute key, the hinge point between a supplement working or being totally useless.
Yeah.
Well, makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other common natural compounds might you be taking right now? Things like, I don't know, CoQ10, maybe certain vitamins.
Yeah.
Are they potentially doing nothing simply because they lack the right formulation for your body to actually absorb them?
That's a really important question to keep asking. Always question what you're taking and how it's supposed to work. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.